We're the Punktured crew, Australia's premier body piercing studio. Meet our team, our honey bee. She's our belly dancing queen. Renee, nay, nay, yes, yes. One of our best. Get your geek on with the wizard, Sir Dion. Bam, with the 12-gauge needle in his rubber-gloved hand. Jade, she hasn't paid the cost to be the boss, but she's on her way. Benji, he knows his stuff, he'll hook you up. Tane and Cass, crude and crass versus fine and sass. Damo, in the know and always good to go. Good golly, Miss Holly. And I'm Corrie, the boss lady, who has to keep these punks in line. Together, we are the Punktured crew, a whole new reality for body piercing in the 21st century. Get punctured.
And remember, kiddies, do not try this at home.
This episode I'm piercing Quinn, who's a client of mine that's a stripper and a training dominatrix. We're going to pop a little clamp underneath, and we're going to close it on the top, stick it out nice and far.
On this week's episode, I pierce Andre the Giant.
Next thing we know, we go back to a van with her other friend and we all get naked and just start making out.
In this episode, I'm going to be piercing Louise. She's getting a dermal in the bottom of her back, which is actually inside one of her tattoos.
In between her butt cheeks, basically.
In this episode, I pierce a dude called Jordan. I take his piercing virginity and he's shit scared of needles. Kang?
Even that toothpick is scaring me.
Hi, I'm Quinn. I'm 20 years old. I'm a stripper and a dominatrix in training, and I've come in today to get my tongue and my navel pierced. So I've had, I think, 4 piercings total at Off Your Tree. My septum, both nipples, and vertical clitoral hood.
I'm Jordan, 23. I'm her partner for about 2 years now. Decided it's about time I finally got some piercings after seeing her get them all done. Just mainly because I have a massive phobia of needles. Ever since I lost my finger, had to have several injections and what was left. And then, yeah, as you can see. But yeah, I just decided this was a good way to get over my fear. I'm still afraid I'm gonna squeal like a girl.
So I had the pleasure of serving Jordan, the extreme needle phobic, and Quinn, the dominatrix in training. Basically, those guys, Quinn went for a tongue piercing and Jordan went for his nipple. So what are you getting done?
Hopefully both my nipples, if I can handle it.
Yeah? Okay, that's cool. Right on. And what about you?
Tongue and navel.
Yeah, cool, easy. Let's go have a look at some jewelry. We offer everything from surgical steel. We've got your zircon, which is the gold-coated one. And then we've got black line, which is the black-coated one. And then we've got some titanium, which is the higher-end stuff. Now, we equipped Quinn with a 14 by 20 barbell through the tongue just because the tongue is a muscle, so it tends to swell. So we just have that extra room to compensate for the swelling.
I like the ones with the clear stone.
Yeah. They're fresh. Now with Jordan, he chose a funky coloured titanium barbell because he is a male and male nipples on their own are pretty boring, so he just selected a funky colour to sort of zhuzh it up a bit.
My name's Andre Tucker, I'm 26 years old. I'm a set designer from Brisbane, living in Melbourne now. Unfortunately, it's not paid work, so my actual paid job is Coles, which I don't like telling people. Well, this morning I was just having breakfast with a friend of mine just down under Grave, and I needed to get a new nose ring because I lost it last night while I was in the van.
Andre the Giant. No, he wasn't really. He was just this young kid who came in after losing a piece of jewellery out of his nostril from apparently some, I don't know, doof orgy something or other.
I went to a bush doof in Parkville, had a great time, psychedelic techno, there was weed everywhere. Met up with this girl, me and my friend. Next thing we know, we go back to a van with her other friend and we all get naked and just start making out. It wasn't an orgy, but we were all naked, like touching ass to ass, me and my friend, and we were just like, oh, yeah, this is sweet.
Initially, he wanted to go a stud and a ring, and I think only pussies wear studs. I talked him into actually getting a ring done, and it was cool because he went like a black ring with a silver one, just to mix it up a bit.
After I get the piercing, I got to go to work, cover it up with the blue Band-Aid, which I put over my fucking nose. I look like a twat, but the reason why I got to wear blue is so it's easy to find in the stock. Can't go skin color, which is what I did at first until they told me to take it off, and then I had to walk around this big blue fucking thing. Then I get asked by all the customers, oh, what happened? Sometimes I lie and tell them I got beaten up by a junkie in Fitzroy.
Working in the fresh produce, especially with the hair that he had with those dreadlocks, I'd be more concerned about the hair falling into the area rather than the piercing jewellery.
Usually if there's no managers around, I just take it off and just wear it with pride. Because it fucking hurts after a while. It gets itchy and everything, God. Late night out, getting a fresh piercing. Best way to start the day.
All right, girl. You good?
Yeah.
Give us a look at your liquor. As far out as you can. Yeah, I reckon you can get it further than that. Come on. Quinn's a good client. I've pierced her a couple of times. I did genital piercing for her. I pierced her nipple as well. Right, keep it there. We're going to pop a little clamp underneath. And we're going to close it on the top. Stick it out nice and far. There we go, girl. For Quinn, she didn't expect her tongue to be quite as uncomfortable as it was. It's more an uncomfortable piercing than a painful one to have done, because you've obviously got to pull the client's tongue out of their mouth and keep it out of their mouth for quite a significant amount of time while you're piercing them and inserting the jewellery and stuff. And I think that kind of caught her off guard. Once this cat had her tongue, it was my turn to dominate her, so to speak. Keep your eyes closed. We're going to do a nice deep breath in for me. Big breath in for Uncle Bam. And good. Good girl. Nice and still for me, okay? As far as you can. Come on, girl. Give it to me. Nice deep breath in. And breathe out. Good. All right, girl. You good? Yeah. Slide that sucker over your teeth. Boom.
Holy crap!
Oh, you look so pretty when you dribble all over yourself. Give me a look. I kind of want to mix it around a little. A towel, yeah, out of this. She did good. She took it really well. Didn't budge. I mean, she let out a little bit of a dying animal sound at one point there, which was nice. But she's tough. She did a good job. How you feeling? Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cute. Just a little.
Nice work, bitch.
Feels really weird.
Can I see?
You're going to be enjoying that for the next 4 weeks, my friend.
Quinn, repeat after me. She sells seashells by the
you.
seashore.
So we're ready to go?
No, but just fucking do it. Get it out of the way.
We don't all walk around in Wranglers and cowboy hats. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah!